Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Oliver in HD, and today we're going to be looking at the Identity RPG game. Finally, it has come out, and it is only Town Square module. There's a lot more to come, which I'm super excited for, but this game has been in development for ages. I bought this game I think 2 or 1 year ago, and I have been waiting for this so long. So I'm excited to try it out, and in the background you guys can see right now character customization. Currently they don't have much of customization, and that's why you can see this confusion of choosing the facial hair, and there was only one option, which was quite shocking because that's something that the game has really pressured on, is the customization, that you can customize everything. Unfortunately they don't have much going on right now, but I'm going to be showing you guys briefly what kind of things they have. So I've just gone ahead and speed it up to show you guys briefly what kind of modifications you can make here. So this is like a first look of the game, and it's definitely interesting. I'm really excited to see the final game coming out one day. Because so far it's still looking pretty awesome. You can choose what kind of hats you want, and also later on you can actually purchase these items or clothes in a store, and you can even steal them, which I'm going to be showing briefly. So once you're done customizing your character, you can give your character a name, and that's something that I thought is going to be 5M style, where you have to choose a realistic name, not really a gamer tag, because in 5M RP, you know, you have to be as realistic as possible, and that's what I thought Identity went for as well. But in reality, it's actually a gamer tag. I was so confused in the beginning because I was like trying out the most popular names that I could find, and I'm like, okay, what's the deal here? Also, another thing which is a little bit buggy here is that once you want to erase, it kind of goes back to your customization, which is really odd. But anyways, there we go. We managed to get our name, which is Oliver in HD. And then I realized, wait, what's happening? Why can't I get into the game? I checked the settings for a bit here as well, and for some reasons I wasn't able to join the game, which was really crazy and odd. So then I jumped into Twitter, and then it turns out they are still actively looking what's the problem, and they don't have an estimated time how long it's going to be taking. And some of the comments I quite loved. One of them is, it's alright, we only waited around 3 years since the Kickstarter to even see a menu screen. I think we can wait another 3 years for a server. Money well spent, right? Oh my god, this comment was so relatable. It was actually unreal. But you know, you gotta keep in mind, they are not a big company like Blizzard or whatever, so you can definitely see some bugs. But it was so unfortunate to see that the beta came out finally and you couldn't actually play the game. You were just in the main menu. But no worries, the servers are back up now. So once you press play, you're taken into the Grand Central Hotel, and right now I'm inside the lobby, and this is my complete first impression. I decided to hit the record button and see what the heck is up and what to do here. And as you guys can see, I'm right now interacting with the bartender, from whom you can actually purchase furniture, and you can buy all kinds of things, which is a big thing about this game, which is customizing your home, etc., which we're going to be looking at probably in the next video, because in this video, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get myself an apartment, but you guys will see that shortly. And now we're inside of a bar area. They do have a karaoke machine, which was right behind me on a stage, then a bartender who sells alcohol, and you can purchase like all kinds of drinks from there. I'm not sure if you can consume them quite yet, and also if there would be some side effects. But now I have taken an elevator with 3 random people, and here I'm a little bit, you know, what is happening, where do I go? And I decided to check out the 1-bedroom apartment, and I was taken to the 2nd floor. And as you guys can see, my FPS is fairly low in here. I was pretty laggy in here, which was kind of odd because my computer is fairly good, and I was quite confused. And here I'm looking around, where the heck is 208? And there we go, we have just found the apartment, and in we go. So this is the 1-bedroom apartment. It is looking actually pretty dope, and it's gonna be definitely very dope to customize this. There's definitely a lot of options left here. I wanted to check if I can see myself in the mirror, but unfortunately not. Maybe this is something related to my settings. Maybe this is something to change. Then you have a closet where you can storage items. You can change clothes. An outside view, which I think is not correspondent to the players outside, but overall it's super awesome. And then here I run outside. I'm like, okay, I don't have any furniture, and I want to get downstairs. I want to get downstairs, and I can't take the elevator. I was so freaking confused. I'm like, okay, maybe I have to close the door so it gets me out of this like scene here or whatever. And I run to the elevator and I'm like, okay, what's happening? I'm trying to press F1 to open up this like help menu, I guess, or tutorial menu, but nothing happened. So yeah, pretty much I was stuck in here. I was pretty confused what to do next, and I was thinking like, okay, maybe I have to do something inside the apartment to interact with something. I was looking at other doors as well, like maybe I can go there, but I couldn't do anything unfortunately. So one thing which I had left to do was quit the game and open it back up and see where do I spawn at. And I want to look around more obviously than just this one apartment. So here we are in the loading screen again, and one thing which I want to note is sometimes the loading screen can take a while. I'm not sure if that's dependent on your internet speed, but anyways, we are at the Grand Central Hotel, and this time we're gonna take a detour and see around what's happening. Now keep in mind, this is my complete first time looking around. I have no idea where anything is, but one thing which definitely caught my attention is this store right here, the clothing store. And this is kind of exciting, and one thing as you guys can see is that it says don't shoplift. And now that was something that caught my attention, and I wanted to test out if I can grab things and run out and see what happens instead of paying for them. But anyways, we are in the menu of choosing the clothes, and as you guys can see, there's a huge list of clothes you can choose from. I didn't really go through all of them, but I'm right now like kind of like looking through randomly, adding some items to the cart and seeing what to get myself, just kind of randomly. And one thing which I noticed is with some of the clothes, it might look like they're not such a high quality, but you want to kind of let it load for a bit because obviously it's very detailed and it needs a bit of time to load. But there's definitely a huge amount of clothes you can choose from. And in the background, one thing which I was quite interested about is that there's actually kind of like a radio going on, and it's playing like, you know, real time or like real songs what are right now listening on the radio. So that was kind of interesting. Maybe they have it like from Spotify or something, I don't know. But definitely a lot of cool clothes. And here I close the menu and I have everything in my cart, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna ditch. And then as you guys can see, alarm went off and it says you have shoplifted. But since it's in the town square, items are free. I'm not sure what that means. But otherwise we would be wanted. So if they have the full game on, the police would be hunting us, which would be pretty dope. Then next I noticed a coffee shop, and I thought this is like a also interactive area, but unfortunately it's not quite yet. Then I'm looking around, making kind of circles around this town square, because keep in mind that's the only area. They have a little marketplace, probably you could buy some sort of fruits there. Also looking at some small features like jumping, how does it look like, etc. But DMV actually caught my attention. Unfortunately it's not opened yet, I guess, if it's ever going to be opened, but that shows that we can ride around with cars in the future and possibly make a license. Here's some graffiti where you can actually do graffiti, which we're probably going to be doing in the next episode. So I hope you guys are excited for that. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do subscribe. We just exited the cinema and now we're at the clothing shop again. And they also have a bike store. Unfortunately, I think you can't get anything at the bike store. It would be kind of dope to ride around with a bicycle though, if there's nothing else to ride, I guess. You can just only walk around and run around right now. And here I go back to the store. I wanted to see if like I can actually change the clothes in here. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do so, and I guess you can do it only at the closet inside your apartment. But it would be a nice feature if you could actually change the clothes within the store. I think that would be pretty awesome. But anyways, we're just looking around, lots of construction, lots of areas which are still closed. We're running through the bartender and seeing what kind of things we can actually purchase here. I thought to try out to maybe get some alcohol. At first I was like, okay, let's get the champagne. And then I thought like, maybe let's, like shoplift again. But here it says you have to buy it. And I'm like, wait a minute, I don't really want to spend my money on that. But then again, I'm not sure if I have any in-game money at all, because I know that there's going to be economy in the near future where you can buy apartments, etc. But right now I didn't take a risk of purchasing anything too expensive. And yeah, but I'm just having a glance around, nothing that special going on, seeing if there's some way out of this little area, but no. Alrighty, so now we are running to a studio apartment. This one, for some reasons, didn't have a door, but I decided to check out how the studio apartment looks like because there's obviously different kinds of apartments. Some are bigger than the others, but over here I open up my inventory by pressing I, and I'm going through the list of things, and I'm trying to see where is a furniture piece, which I actually bought from the bartender downstairs, but I'm not sure if I'm able to place down furniture if I don't own the property. And I'm still not sure how to own a property, but here I'm equipping some of the clothes on, and yeah, but pretty much this is Identity game. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a quick first impression of the game Identity with quick reviews of the game, and the game is constantly being updated, which is really awesome to see. As you guys can see, they are fixing a lot of things, improving textures, etc, etc. So I'm definitely excited to see what they have got us for the game, because obviously this was just a very small part, and I'm definitely going to be uploading more videos of this game. So if you guys enjoyed this, then make sure you hit that like button, and if you are new here, make sure you do subscribe as well, because I'm going to be giving quick updates of the game and showing you guys around. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.